All right, y'all. So for this video, we're gonna be talking about the biggest mistakes you can make as a man. I've made some important videos before, and you guys have tuned in, but I think this might be my top 3 most important videos. These are mistakes that I've made, mistakes that I've seen some of my friends make, some people that's been around me, I've seen them make that. So I need you guys to stay until the end of the video, watch the whole entire thing. This is crucially important. I'm not gonna waste too much of y'all time. Let's get into it. So I have 9 things that I'm gonna be talking about today, right? So at number 9, one of the biggest mistakes you can make as a man at number 9 is not wearing protection. Self-explanatory. I don't gotta get into much of that. Protect yourselves, protect your manhood, and most importantly, protect your legacy, because a lot of women, they just want your seed just because it's not like they're ready to be mothers for real. They just want to say that, yeah, I have his baby. Wear protection and protect yourself, protect your health too. Okay? So at number 8, we have hanging out with the wrong crowd. I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. One of the biggest mistakes you can make as a man is hanging out with the wrong crowd, especially at a young age too. It's important because those around you, if 5 people are broke and you're the 6th one, you're going to be broke too. If 5 people are doing illegal things, you're going to be the 6th to do it too. Hang out with the people that has the same mentality as you, that's on the same grind, has the same mindset. And again, watch how they move and what they're into and what they do. Are they doing illegal activities? What are they getting into? Are they doing drugs and alcohol and all these things? And you have to realize, is this going to affect me in a negative way? Make sure you guys are picking the right crowds to hang around. I've seen a lot of people throw away their lives, or sometimes too, they end up going to jail. Pick the right people, please. Okay? So at number 7, also very important, spending too much time with women. This is important because, again, I'm not saying don't spend time with a woman or your woman, whatever it may be, but too much time. You need to spend majority of your time grinding and hustling and building a legacy. It's okay to be with her at the end of the day or give her a call, FaceTime, or whatever it may be. But a lot of dudes, they literally chase women. They go to the clubs for women. They go to parties looking for women. They can't enjoy themselves without the presence or having some kind of conversation with a woman. Or when they have a woman, they're always with her, always at her house, always going out to eat. They stop hanging with their friends. They stop grinding. Whatever hustle they were doing, they stopped doing it because they're spending so much time instead with their woman. That's a mistake because it's going to set you back. Okay? Spending so much time with women is going to set you back, especially again at a young age. Okay? So that's number 7. We're going to go into number 6. So the 6th biggest mistake you could make as a man is getting into drugs and alcohol. Okay? Now, the thing with alcohol, I'll be honest with you, if you guys are at an event, maybe it's your birthday or you're celebrating, or maybe it's some kind of celebration or event or special occasion, it's okay to have maybe 1 or 2 drinks. If you go out with your lady, you guys could order some drinks or go out for drinks. That's okay. But if you're getting drunk every weekend and you're bragging about it, man, I was so messed up last night. Man, I was gone. I was lit. That's detrimental to you, and it's going to ruin your image. It's going to ruin your, how should I say, your growth as a man. Okay? Stop drinking so much. Again, if it's a special occasion, that's fine. But stop looking forward to drinking every weekend, every day. Just cut it out. Same thing with drugs. Whatever you guys classify as drugs, maybe you smoking grass, or maybe you popping a pill, whatever it may be. Again, that ruins your health. That slows you down. Or maybe you're sipping something you shouldn't be sipping. Those things slow you down. And again, that's detrimental to your growth as a man. Cut it out. Do not make that mistake. Again, these are things, some of these things I'm telling you, I've done them. So I know what I'm talking about. I could stay here and tell you guys these things to prevent you from making that mistake, especially to my youngins, because at a young age, you're the most impressionable. You can be easily influenced, okay? All right, so the 5th biggest mistake you can make as a man is telling people your plans and your business. I've made a video on this already. I've told you guys, keep your mouth shut. Stop talking so much. There's at least 2 videos you can go back and watch them that tell you the importance of keeping your mouth shut. As a man, it's important to keep your mouth shut and not tell people your business because of so many different reasons, right? 1, for yourself. when you tell people your business, that dopamine rush, you kind of just let it out before you make it happen for real. Okay? So what I mean by that, when you say, yeah, man, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, that dopamine that was supposed to push you to actually accomplish that goal, part of it you've already released by just saying that. So now, and dopamine, if you guys don't know, dopamine is what, it's like a motivational hormone in a way. You get what I'm saying? For example, you get dopamine through exercising. It's like a rush and it motivates you. So you kind of release that before actually getting on to your plan, if that makes sense. Okay. So when you keep your mouth shut and you don't say anything, that dopamine keeps flowing and you literally look forward to making whatever you said happen. That's one thing. It's for you. The second reason why you shouldn't be telling people your plans in business, this is from a spiritual point. We're all spiritual. A lot of times you could tell your plans in business to the wrong person and your plans become blocked because you told it to the wrong person. You don't know what kind of spirit people have in them. You don't know what kind of intentions people have in them. You could tell somebody your plans, yeah, I want to buy a Range Rover, man, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this to make money. That person may seem like they're supporting you, but deep down, they don't want you to grow. They don't want you to get rich. They don't want you to evolve. So you think everything's good, but then the minute you tell them that, all plans fall through, and all of a sudden, everything that you plan on doing stops. Cut it out. Stop telling people your plans in business. Just action. I heard a quote one time. It says that men talk a lot and they get nothing done. But God says nothing and he just gets things done. So just shut up, grind, hustle, do what you got to do. Stop telling people your business. Number 4, the biggest mistakes you can make as a man is not saving any money. Self-explanatory. You guys are going, I don't have to explain this too much. Save at least 10 to 15% of everything you make. I don't care if somebody just gave you $10. Take $1, put it away. Save your money, man. Don't be out here just crashing out, buying different things, always going shopping. Put some money up. You never know when you're going to need it. That's very important, okay? Number 3, the biggest mistake you could make as a man is moving in with a woman. This is huge. I've seen so many men do this. Overall, you shouldn't live with a woman unless you guys are married. That's just point blank. But that's if you have your own place and maybe she comes live with you. That's okay. But never move in with a woman, okay? And in general, with women, you always want them to come into your frame. That goes with everything. So when you go to live with her in whatever crib she has, you're now in her frame. In other words, you're under her dominion. So if at any moment she decides that, man, you just pissed me off, I don't like what you did, pack your stuff, go. Now you got to go back to your mom's house, your dad's house. It's ugly and it's just not masculine. As a man, you got to have your own stuff, man. I'm telling you how this right now. That's why I'm telling you how to grind. You got to have your own stuff. Don't be the dude that's going to a woman's house to sleep or living with a woman. He's living with his woman. Whenever she gets mad, he's always getting kicked out. It's ugly and it just emasculates you. It makes you look weak. Not just makes you look weak. You are weak if you're moving in with a woman. Point blank, period. Okay? All right, so the second thing we're going to get into, the biggest mistake you can make as a man is not having a mentor. Okay? Don't be afraid to invest money into some kind of mentorship, some real mentorship. Okay? I've invested money into mentorship. I've invested into things for business, for working out. I'm always trying to learn and I'm always trying to get better physically, emotionally, spiritually, in all areas. Don't be scared to invest money on mentorship. It will save you. Okay? Because it's because of mentorship like this one. See, I'm telling you guys certain mistakes to not make. Now, if you didn't have somebody to watch or if you didn't have some kind of mentor, you would make these mistakes and you would pay the price. But having a mentor, it prevents you from doing certain stupid stuff that you would have never thought to not get into. If you have money, invest in some kind of mentorship. My channel here is free. All you have to do is just subscribe and put your notifications on and then follow us on TikTok. That's all. It's very simple. Invest in mentorship, and don't be the man who is so prideful and rejects all correction. When you have your mom and dad, grandpa, auntie, they're giving you advice, listen to the advice and decide for yourself, is this good for me? Don't be like, oh, no, I got it. Don't be prideful and be like, and think that you know everything. You don't know everything. Listen to people around you. Everybody in your life is sent to teach you something. Don't be prideful. And now, number one, the most important, the biggest mistake you can make in your life is not trusting God and not fearing God. Self-explanatory. Go back to my previous videos, okay? God is our Father. All glory goes to Him, okay? I need you guys to understand this. You will fail in life. You will destroy yourself if you're not being led by the Spirit of God. I can't stress this enough. And number one goes with number two. God is the mentor of all mentors, okay? Before I do something, I consult with God. Even if it's a quick prayer, God, is this, what you think, man? Is this the right car? I like this color, man. What do you think? Everything. God, I'm planning on doing YouTube. What video should I make next? God is the mentor. He guides you through life. You are nothing without God, and you will destroy yourself and your life if you don't fear God. Okay? Read your Bibles, spend time with God, and I promise you, I give you my word, God will begin to show His hand for you. On top of that, He will show you His will, and He's going to walk with you if you choose to walk with Him. I'm going to wrap it up here. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm out.